Alright, what's up? So today we're pretty much just going to be doing a walk around video of the car, pretty much explaining what I have done to it and what I want to do to it in the future. Just a simple walk around video, nothing too in depth, but let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with the most noticeable mod of the car, which is the wheels and tires. It's Rhoda SS10, I believe, 17 by 9.5 wrapped in Federal 245 45s. So it's pretty wide, but it's nothing crazy. We plan on going wider. Do plan on getting flares or wide body kit for the car. I'm not exactly sure which one yet. Just depends on where I'm at in a couple of months. Alright, so we're gonna go over the suspension of the car. I'm on Raceland coilovers, kind of cheaped out on those, but I mean, when you're in high school, I had to do what I had to do to get my car a little bit lower, a little bit wider. So I kind of cheaped out with the suspension, but in the future we plan on going with BC coils at least.
What's up? So today we're pretty much just going to be doing a walk around video of the car, pretty much explaining what I have done to it and what I want to do to it in the future. Just a simple walk around video, nothing too in depth, but let's get into it.
Alright, so next thing we're going to go over is under the hood of the car. Pretty much all I have done performance wise is the AEM intake and the exhaust, but I'm not worried about performance with this car because it's an RS. It doesn't make much power anyway, so not really going to worry about it. I'm just going to make it look good, sound good, and just the way I like it. So other than that, I do have a new bottom end because I blew the engine back in June of 2016. So I did get a new bottom end of the car, or bottom end of the engine, and throw that in there. Broke it all in. Now it started ticking again, so not sure what that is. We're gonna diagnose that, and then maybe if it's catastrophic, we're gonna STI swap it sometime in the future, or we're gonna fix this engine and then possibly boost this one. Just depends on how that goes. But yeah, we'll get that diagnosed here pretty soon, and then there'll be a video on that. So the exhaust setup on the car is unequal length headers because the RSs have equal lengths from the factory, so definitely needed to get that Subaru rumble going. So I have the UEL headers, and then to a 2.5 inch pipe into a Flowmaster high flow cat, and then 3-inch pipe to a Flowmaster muffler at the end, and then the blast pipe. So it's still pretty loud. People think it's straight pipe, but it's actually not. All right, now onto the interior of the car. I haven't done too much to it. I did remove the headliner, and I did replace the steering wheel with a 07 steering wheel instead of the Bug Eyes 4-spoke steering wheel. I just did not like it, so I ended up getting the 07 steering wheel just because I like the 3-spoke design a little bit better. Also, I've got the NA Lives Matter sticker. Everybody asks me what that means because they still think I'm a WRX. So that is pretty much the entire walk around of my car. Now we'll just go over a few future mods that I want to do. I do want to go wider, so flares or wide body. I'm not exactly sure yet. We're going to do that sometime in the near future within the next few months. So that means wider wheels. I'm gonna get new coilovers in the future, probably BC Racing, a new front bumper. I'm not sure if I want to get an aftermarket bumper or just a new OEM one because mine's a little bit trashed. And then I want the STI V2 lip. Other than that, future plans, I do plan on getting a big wing for the car. We're not sure if we're gonna go with the Battle Arrow chassis mount or the Battle Arrow trunk mount, but we will figure that out when we get there. That's a little bit down the line after we get flares or at the same time, so we'll figure that out when we get there. I may actually have to end up raising my car back up for a little bit after lowering it in that one video. Until I go flared or wide body, it's just the amount of clearance that I have between my coilover, my tire, my fender, all all that factors into that is just so little that it just makes it really hard to drive. It rubs on every corner. I can't take a corner more than 10 miles an hour without it just rubbing so loud, and I can smell burnt rubber every time I take a corner. So I may end up raising it up here pretty soon.